350, that's the number of people who are homeless across the city of Birmingham, but a city initiative hopes to change that ahead of the expected cold weather.
WVTM 13's Aaron Llewellyn has more from the Jimmy Hill Mission tonight on the program that just launched yesterday.
When a Heart Team member meets a person who may be in crisis, their goal is to get them the resources they need. Starting tonight, that could mean referring them to the Jimmy Hill Mission to keep them out of the cold. For those who may be experiencing their darkest hour, help is now within reach.
They need a lifeline. They need a bridge and a beacon of hope as they are facing some of life's most difficult challenges.
The city of Birmingham launched its HEART program on Monday, assisting the unhoused population across the city.
We improve public spaces and create opportunities for meaningful engagement and connection.
The goal of its partnership with Urban Alchemy is to reduce the strain on emergency services. Each year, the city's Community Development Director, Megan Venable Thomas, estimates there are more than 4,200 calls to 911 and 311 for those unhoused and in crisis.
We're also meeting people where they are, from micro shelters and places that ensure safe sleeping for our neighbors experiencing homelessness to permanent supportive housing or those transitioning from some of the most challenging times in their lives.
More than 90% of the Urban Alchemy staff have overcome similar challenges. We spoke to one man who says he was once unhoused and knows how important those connections can be to turn someone's life around.
This is a great way to not only give back, but give hope. We plan on transforming our communities through empathy and compassion, most of all, with aligning them with the right resources to not only become stable, but to heal whatever it is that put them in a situation in the first place.
Because Birmingham Mayor Randall Woodfin feels the program has to be about more than just programs and policy, but about the people.
The work of this homeless outreach program reflects the kind of city we want Birmingham to be. One where dignity is upheld for every individual.
Now, Urban Alchemy has a team of 20 members that works from 7 in the morning until 11:30 at night. Now, staff here at the Jimmy Hill Mission say that they normally close their doors at around 7 a.m., but they're staying open longer to make sure that people can stay out of the cold for as long as possible. In Birmingham, Aaron Llewellyn, WVTM 13.